Buckle up, food fans. We're about to hit the tastiest highway in America. We're not just grabbing a bite, we're diving into the heart and soul of U.S. cuisine. From iconic culinary landmarks to legendary eats, this is a coast-to-coast flavor fest. Get ready for the stories, the legends, and the people behind America's most beloved dishes. We'll dig into the history of the hamburger, unwrap the mystery of the hot dog, and savor a slice of classic apple pie. Whether you're a culinary pro or just love a killer meal, this journey is for you. American food brings people together, from backyard barbecues to bustling diners. So grab your forks and knives. Flavortown is open for business. Let's roll out and dive into the delicious world of American food. This is going to be bomb.com. What is American food, really? Is it just burgers and fries, or is there something deeper sizzling beneath the surface? It's a giant potluck. Cultures and recipes from around the world, all mixed up and given a bold American spin. Every dish tells a story, blending traditions from immigrants, indigenous peoples, and generations of home cooks. Think juicy hamburgers, loaded hot dogs, and warm apple pie, comfort foods that feel like a big, tasty hug. These are the icons, but they're just the beginning of the American food adventure. But it's not just about the classics. Every region has its own signature dish, shaped by local ingredients, climate, and history. From coast to coast, the flavors shift and surprise. Down south, it's smoky barbecue, slow-cooked, tender, and dripping with tangy sauce, a true celebration of patience and flavor. In New Orleans, spicy gumbo brings together French, African, and Creole influences in one unforgettable bowl. Up north, creamy clam chowder warms you up on chilly days, packed with fresh seafood and hearty potatoes. American food is a culinary roadmap, with delicious discoveries at every turn. Whether you're driving Route 66 or exploring a city block, there's always something new to taste. Local farmers and markets play a huge role, bringing fresh produce and unique flavors to every table. The journey from farm to fork is part of what makes each meal special. It's about taking simple ingredients and making them spectacular. American cooks are masters at turning the everyday into the extraordinary, with a dash of creativity and a lot of heart. It's food for the people, by the people, always full of flavor and soul. Whether it's a backyard cookout or a holiday feast, food brings everyone together. From food trucks to diners, these dishes are the backbone of American eating. They're quick, satisfying, and always evolving with the times. They're the flavors we grew up with and the ones we'll pass down. Recipes are shared, tweaked, and treasured, connecting generations through taste. American food is about innovation, tradition, and sharing. It's a living, breathing story told through every bite, every meal, and every gathering. It's not always fancy, but it's always unforgettable. The best meals are often the simplest, made with love and meant to be shared. That's the 411 on American food. So grab a plate, bring your appetite, and let's dig into the flavors that make America delicious. Time to talk about the king of the grill, the hamburger. Few foods have captured the hearts, taste buds, and imaginations of people quite like this iconic sandwich. Whether you're at a backyard barbecue, a bustling city diner, or a roadside drive-in, the hamburger is always there, sizzling and ready to satisfy. This American icon actually has roots that stretch across the Atlantic. It all began with German immigrants who brought their beloved Hamburg steak to the United States in the 19th century. The Hamburg steak was a seasoned, minced beef patty, hearty and filling, but it was missing something: portability. Then, someone had a stroke of genius. Slap that juicy patty between two slices of bread, and suddenly, you had a meal you could eat on the go. The hamburger was born, a perfect fit for a country that was always on the move, always innovating, and always hungry for something new. The 1904 St. Louis World's Fair was the moment the hamburger truly stepped into the spotlight. Visitors from all over the nation got their first taste, and the burger quickly became a national sensation, spreading from coast to coast. Soon, diners and lunch counters everywhere were flipping burgers on hot griddles. They were fast, affordable, and absolutely delicious, perfect for the American lifestyle. The burger became a staple, a go-to meal for families, workers, and anyone craving comfort food. Then came the rise of the fast food giants. Chains like McDonald's and Burger King took the humble burger and turned it into a global superstar. Suddenly, you could find a burger in nearly every corner of the world, and it became a symbol of American ingenuity, convenience, and culture. Today, the hamburger is more than just a quick meal. It's a canvas for creativity. Chefs and home cooks alike experiment with gourmet toppings, artisan buns, and even plant-based patties. From blue cheese and caramelized onions to spicy aioli and avocado, the possibilities are endless. But at its core, the burger remains true to its roots, a perfect bite of savory meat, crisp lettuce, juicy tomato, and a toasted bun. It's a simple formula, but one that never fails to deliver pure satisfaction. From humble greasy spoons to upscale bistros, the burger bridges all walks of life. It's a food that brings people together, whether you're grabbing a quick lunch or celebrating with friends at a trendy restaurant. The hamburger is a reminder that sometimes the simplest things are the most delicious. It's comfort food at its finest, and every bite is a little celebration of flavor and tradition. More than just food, the hamburger is a legend, a symbol of freedom, innovation, and the American dream, all stacked between two buns. It's a taste of community, of summer afternoons, and of pure, unfiltered flavor. Whether you're sharing burgers with friends or savoring one solo, you're part of a tradition that spans generations. So next time you bite into a burger, remember, you're not just enjoying a meal, you're taking a bite out of history, culture, and a story that continues to evolve with every generation. Now that's what I call a classic. Timeless, beloved, and always delicious. Let's talk hot dogs, the all-star of American food. Whether you're at a bustling city street corner, a backyard barbecue, or the seventh inning stretch at a baseball game, chances are you'll spot someone enjoying this iconic treat. The hot dog is more than just a snack. It's a symbol of American culture, a food that brings people together and sparks memories of good times. German immigrants brought their sausages to the US, but the real magic happened when someone put that sausage in a bun. This simple innovation transformed a humble sausage into a portable meal, perfect for busy Americans on the go. Suddenly you didn't need a plate or utensils, just grab and enjoy. Legend says a vendor at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair swapped gloves for a roll, and the hot dog as we know it was born. That moment changed the course of American street food forever, making the hot dog a staple at fairs, parks, and city streets across the nation. The hot dog is all about the toppings. Chicago's garden, loaded with tomatoes, pickles, peppers, onions, and a dash of celery salt, is a feast for the senses. Each bite is a burst of flavor and texture, a celebration of local pride and culinary creativity. New York's mustard and sauerkraut, simple yet bold, are a nod to the city's fast-paced lifestyle. Grab one from a street cart, and you're instantly part of the city's rhythm, savoring a taste that's as classic as the skyline itself. The South's chili and slaw bring a whole new level of comfort, with rich, hearty chili and cool, creamy slaw piled high. It's a combination that's both satisfying and deeply rooted in regional tradition. Every city has its own style, making the hot dog a blank slate for creativity. From spicy jalapenos in the Southwest to pineapple in Hawaii, there's no limit to what you can pile on top. The hot dog is a canvas for local flavors and personal flair. It's the taste of summer, baseball games, and backyard barbecues. The sizzle of Franks on the grill, the laughter of friends and family, and the thrill of a home run all come together in a single bite. The hot dog is pure, unadulterated fun, a piece of Americana you can hold in your hand. It's a food that doesn't take itself too seriously, but always delivers on taste and nostalgia. Whether you call it a Frank, wiener, or just a dog, it's a food with many names and even more personalities. Each version tells a story about the people and places that made it their own. Or tube steak, it's a classic that never goes out of style. From retro diners to modern food trucks, the hot dog remains a beloved staple, bridging generations and trends. It's a champion of the people, affordable and accessible, enjoyed by everyone from kids at birthday parties to fans at championship games. And it's always ready for a good time. No matter where you are or who you're with, the hot dog is there to bring a smile, spark a memory, and remind us all of the simple joys of sharing good food together. Time for dessert, apple pie. We all know the saying, as American as apple pie. But apples and pie both came from Europe. Colonists adapted old recipes, cultivated better apples, and perfected the flaky crust. Apple pie became a way to preserve the harvest and a symbol of American resourcefulness. By the 19th and 20th centuries, it stood for prosperity and wholesome values. Mom and apple pie became shorthand for everything good about home. Soldiers in Wutu said they fought for it. It was comfort, family, and belonging. Today, every family has its own recipe, but nothing beats a warm slice with melting vanilla ice cream. Apple pie is a taste of history and nostalgia. It's the flavor of home, it's a national treasure, and it's always straight up money. Fire it up, we're diving into barbecue. This isn't just grilling, it's a low and slow art form with deep roots. Barbecue came from Caribbean barbacoa mixed with European styles and became a southern staple. There are 4 main regions: Carolina's vinegar pork, Memphis's spice-rubbed ribs, Kansas City's sweet smoky sauce, and Texas's legendary brisket. Each style is a universe of flavor and pride. Barbecue is about community, gathering with friends, sharing stories, and waiting for that perfect bite. It's the centerpiece of festivals and backyard feasts. Barbecue takes patience, passion, and love, but that first bite of smoky, tender meat, worth every second. It's a taste of tradition and regional pride. Barbecue is a celebration of American flavor. It's a labor of love, and it's totally out of bounds. Time for some funky flavor facts. Americans eat about 50 billion burgers a year, enough to circle the earth 32 times. The world's largest burger weighed nearly 1,800 pounds. The first Coney Island hot dog contest winner ate 13 dogs. Today's champs eat over 70 in 10 minutes. Hot dogs even went to the moon with Apollo 11. Vermont suggests serving apple pie with cheddar, milk, or ice cream. Now that's a law. The longest barbecue marathon lasted over 80 hours. Behind every dish, there's a story as rich as the flavor. When you bite into a burger or apple pie, you're tasting American culture. These foods are more than ingredients, they're a vibe, a feeling, an idea. Burgers and hot dogs are about speed, convenience, and the open road. They fuel our traditions. Baseball games, July 4th picnics, classic diners. Barbecue is about community, patience, and honoring tradition. It's slow food, shared with neighbors and family. Apple pie is the taste of home, warmth, comfort, and nostalgia. Together, these foods paint a picture of America innovative, fast-paced, but deeply rooted in community. It's a flavor profile that's complex, diverse, and totally righteous. Food brings us together, and that's the real American vibe. Our coast-to-coast flavor trip shows American food as a story of immigrants, innovation, and turning simple ingredients into icons. These dishes, the burger, hot dog, apple pie, barbecue, are edible ambassadors of the American dream. They symbolize creativity, togetherness, and bold flavor. American food is always evolving, honoring its roots while chasing the next big taste. The next food legend could be cooking right now. So next time you enjoy a burger or smoky rib, remember the journey behind every bite. American food is a celebration of flavor, freedom, and fun. It's an open invitation to pull up a chair and dig in. That's what I call a righteous meal. Keep on cooking, America, and keep the flavor alive.